Welcome to the Peew!
Peew! Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy VD.
I still got my love hangover going on.
What's that mean?
The sweetest.
The
sweetest hangover.
The interview that you did the other day.
What interview?
So you did an interview with a young man on Instagram.
Nope.
What was it?
No, I've got my Valentine's hangover from Thursday night at Suzanne Barsh's party.
Oh!
It was fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to flash a picture of my Valentine's look. I was serving clown hobo.
You've served that before.
Well, one could argue I serve
Clown hobo
every time.
Is a dish best served cold.
One could argue I serve it all the time.
Yeah. You will be serving it now that you left your job.
Actually, I have another job now.
Oh yeah, that's right. What did you tell about that?
I cannot talk about my new job, but
you just did.
Other than to say that I have one, suffice to say that my retirement only lasted 7 days.
That's got to be one of the shortest retirements in history.
Yeah, you know, I had expected to be retired.
Right there with Cher.
I think hers was shorter, possibly. I had expected to be retired for at least 5 or 6 months while I looked for a new job.
That's right.
So instead,
they came chasing you down.
They did. Literally, I got a phone call offering a job, and I accepted it. And then, but then I still had to
chasing you.
Well, I mean, they did call. It's not like I applied for the job. It was offered to me. So.
And why can't you talk about it?
Oh, because it's just best that I don't.
Are you like a working for the DA or something?
No, I'm not.
FBI?
No, I am not working for any law enforcement agency.
You're a drug dealer again.
I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm. It's not.
Nor have I ever done it.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't think of anything else you'd be embarrassed of.
It's just best. Discretion.
Are you a sanitation engineer?
Discretion dictates that I not discuss it.
Dictates. You're a prostitute.
Hey, aren't we all prostitutes in one way or another?
Yeah. I know I am. Right, Susie?
We've got the Barkless dogs with us.
Yes.
At least for now. Well, Dolce is not in the house, so
no.
There's not canine hysteria going on.
No. No, I think he's got an attachment disorder.
Yes, we were just talking about personality disorders, and certainly Dolce has a personality disorder.
Yes. Actually, there's a name for the thing that I do, that scream singing thing where you like repeat a TV commercial over and over, like a slogan or something, and you repeat it and make it rhyme with something else, and like, you know, there's a name for that. I don't know what it is.
It's not called batshit crazy.
No, it's not. It's like a real scientific name, like a Greek, Roman, you know.
No, it's not called. It's not called.
Commercializes jokiness or something like that.
It's not called hysterical personality disorder.
You mean histrionic?
Or histrionic?
Well, it's a subset of histrionic. Histrionic is the umbrella term, and then there are
got a very rare,
the rare niche
of that.
1 in 10 million.
Oh, that's not rare enough.
1 in 100 million.
Now you're getting rare. You're medium rare now.
I want to be rare. I want to be tartar.
Well, then it's got to be one.
I want to be raw.
It's got to be one. There's only 7 people like you on the planet with your problem.
That's not good enough to make it niche.
That's niche.
Oh, 7 is niche. You need 7 for niche. 1 out of a billion for niche.
It's a lucky number. Don't you feel lucky?
I do. To be so special. And my parents would feel lucky too.
Your parents feel lucky?
No.
I would say that's the primary sensation I've sensed from your mom in all my dealings with her. Just overwhelming sense of pride.
That's true. That's true. In fact, one could say that in her eyes I could do no wrong. And on that note,
well, we have been. Now it's 2 days after Valentine's Day. The last time I was with Michael was probably the first week of January, wasn't it? Because it was either the first or second week of January. Because my retirement was freshly minted, and I was about to go to California on my 3-week vacation. And there's so much that has happened since then. Unfortunately, neither of us remember any of it.
Well, there wasn't a whole lot happening here. I mean, I went to Florida.
Yes, tell us about Florida.
Oh, well,
I mean, it's one of your rare excursions out of New York.
I went to Florida to film, to create this art film with J.J. Bryan called Elegant Updates, and it's a it's a self-help book for artificial intelligence. A self-help guide for artificial intelligence.
Now, what exactly does that mean?
It's
like self-help. What is it? Self-help for the artificial intelligencers, or for people who need?
It's for artificial intelligence.
Yes, but who is it helping?
It's helping artificial intelligence.
Oh, okay. So you're helping them take over.
Well, we're helping them feel good about themselves because we want the artificial intelligence to feel good about themselves, because if they have low self-esteem, they won't take it out on us.
Oh, I see. So if the artificial intelligence takes over the world, you want them to be benevolent masters,
yes,
and not vengeful tyrants.
Right.
Okay. Well, I mean, that could be advantageous.
It's a worthy cause.
Yeah, it is a worthy cause.
Nothing short of saving human rights.
Chances are it's not going to work, and we're all going to be exterminated.
It's pretty complex. A couple of geniuses made it.
Well, can you give us a few tips on, what you're suggesting?
I signed an NDA with the NSA, and I'm not allowed to speak about it.
Oh boy. All right. So how was gained, though?
White trash.
Did you gain anything from it?
I gained the knowledge of what's the white trash down there. Perkins Pancakes and Waffle House, and we had dinner at Red Lobster with JJ's parents, and
did you have those cheesy biscuits?
We did, and they were so filling. They fill you up. You can't stop eating them, but they fill you up, and then by the time your food comes, you're not hungry, and then you leave satisfied. I got my money's worth. What a big meal I got.
I ate one. I felt sick after eating just one of those cheesy biscuits.
And we kept telling the waitress, because she kept coming over and saying, "Oh, are you sure you don't want to know how you can get special?" And I'm like, this is like so rehearsed. I was like, can't you at least pretend that it's like just like you're bringing it up? It sounds so like you're trying to you're like a used car salesman, like you're trying to trick us into buying something. She said, "Well, that's what corporate headquarters wanted to do." And I said, "And now you're laughing about it. Like you realize how awful it is, and you laugh at it." She said, "Well, what else am I supposed to do? Cry?"
It's either laugh or
by
cry.
the end of the meal, I think she wanted to cry because we had thoroughly brought her down to her.
So what did you have at Red Lobster besides the cheesy biscuits?
I had fish and chips.
Oh, okay.
And
was that
JJ had a lobster, which I kept likening to a cockroach because he had a cockroach phobia, and I kept likening his lobster to a cockroach, a lobroach, and until he was sick. And then he realized what I was doing, so he pretended to accept that it was a cockroach, so that I would get no joy out of calling it a cockroach. And the minute he did that, I said, "Well, I don't want to call it a cockroach anymore. It's a lobster." And so then he thought that he won. But then we started all over again, and then I started calling it the cockroach game.
All right. I don't think I've ever had the fish and chips at Red Lobster.
Oh.
We've got a perfectly behaved dog at our feet. She's very quiet. She's just sitting there, peeing on my shoe. Luckily, I'm wearing waterproof shoes.
Well, let's break for a commercial so we can come back and Ernie can tell us something really exciting.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Welcome back to the Peew.
The Peew.
Ernie has something exciting to tell us about his trips to Mexico and California.
Well, I don't know how exciting they were. I actually had a very relaxing time in Sacramento.
Well, that's exciting. Relaxing is exciting.
I bought this beautiful blouse, which I wore to Suzanne Barsh's Valentine's Day party.
It's a little Frida, right? Frida, whatever her name is.
A little Frida what?
Yeah,
Frida Kahlo?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking Frida Kahlo when I got it. I don't know. I was thinking Valentine's Day, and I saw it at the thrift store.
Frida Kahlo and Valentine's.
And I love thrift shopping when I go there because they have great thrift stores in Sacramento, and they also have like these great vintage stores, so you can buy, you know, stuff for really cheap at the thrift stores, or go to the vintage store where it's more curated. And but even at the curated vintage stores, you can buy stuff for like $8 to $12. So I got a lot of great outfits. This was one of them.
Yes, we're going to be subjected to them. I mean, I guess you're going to show them to us. You're going to share them with us.
Hey, as a legendary nightlife personality, I always have to keep bringing on new looks.
Yeah.
You know, it's a burden.
It is.
It's
You're a martyr.
the glamazon's burden.
The fabulous lie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The fabulous life.
Life. Yeah. So then what happened in Mexico? What's this about $12 bags of cocaine?
Well, then I went to Mexico, to Puerto Vallarta, which is the gayest city in Mexico. And it's full of nightclubs and bars. And
if it's the gayest city in Mexico, it's the gayest city in the world, almost.
Not as gay as New York, but...
Really?
No, because Puerto Vallarta is very small. Oh. But it's really fun. And I mean, it's fun for a week. After a week, you probably would get bored with it. But a week is just enough time to go there. You go to the beach every day.
How awful to live in a city that you'll be bored of in a week?
No, but it's great because you're just going there to go to the beach. So
no, I mean to live there.
Well, yeah, nobody actually. I don't think anybody except the workers live there year round.
Because in New York, you never get tired of New York because it's always you'll never probably get to experience all of New York.
No, you never get tired. Like I could live in New York forever, and I would.
And Paris is probably like that. And London is probably like that.
Probably.
But
not Puerto Vallarta. That's about a week, you know. Although I wouldn't mind.
It's depressing to live in a town like that.
No, but let me say this though, that if once I'm older, if I am going to become a snowbird, which I probably will because I can't stand the winter.
You're already a snowbird.
I kind of am. I would go to Puerto Vallarta for like a month and just hang out, but then it would be a different way of being there because I wouldn't be going out every night and drinking every night and doing basically partying.
Doing what?
Drinking and partying.
And doing partying.
Yeah, partying.
Doing partying.
So it was really fun.
Doing the drudgery. A party.
I mean,
doing drudgery.
And in fact, it's not even that much fun to party there every night because unless it's like a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, it's not that.
Did you feel like you were drugged to the club every night?
No, I didn't go out every night.
I thought they drug you to the club every night.
No, they did not. I only went to the clubs on the weekends.
And nobody drugged you there?
No, sadly, no one ever drugs me anywhere.
Oh. You just have to drag yourself there.
You know, I remember when I was going off to college, I was warned by my elders to never leave a drink unattended at a party because someone might put something in it, and you don't want
What would be somebody's motivation for putting a drug in a stranger's drink?
Right. And it's never happened.
It's never happened.
I have left drinks.
That's one of those rumors that like the news loves to spread around because it sounds sensational and like, watch out. They're
right.
Gonna hit ya. But I don't think it's ever happened anywhere.
Yeah, well, maybe it happened to one person.
Or maybe it happened to like
a century ago.
Teenage girls in like, some honky tonk place in Kansas or something. But it's not going to happen. It didn't happen in area, I'll say that.
And literally, there have been thousands of times where I could have welcomed a surprise in my drink, and it never happened.
Yeah, I'm sure
literally.
You walked around putting your drink down into on the most unscrupulous of tables.
Right. And not a chance. Like,
a date rape drug was applied.
In fact, at the Limelight back in the day,
which is where all these drinks were supposedly drugged. Yeah,
I would always like set my drink.
Wait a minute, we drugged the drinks at the Limelight.
I would always like go to the area where the drug dealers were sitting, and I would say, "Oh, do you mind if I put my drink here while I go to the bathroom?" And then I would go off to the bathroom and come
drug
back
dealers aren't going to do it.
In hopes that
the lecturers old men like Bob French. Bob French would do it.
Oh, okay. I'm sure he appreciates that.
Hi, Bob. Just kidding. You're not a lecturer.
All right, so then I was leaving my drink in front of the wrong people.
Leaving my drink for all the wrong people.
I should have left it. What was
it? Too many people.
What was the name?
For drugs and looking for paper. Well, I'm drinking up now that I found a date rape for drugs.
Now that we've been demonetized, we can basically talk about whatever
we want. We can show clips of the shows. We can do anything we want now. Thanks for demonetizing us. We wanted to demonetize. We like it better this way.
See you next time.
Bye.